have
Require more Vespine gas.
the business. I'm gonna build another extractor and some few workers simply because I didn't really kind of have the gas to make things work. And that's it. 3 workers in here, more workers to do the job. And now I have to go for a large number of links. Fine.
We require more minerals.
I just need the minerals now.
We require more minerals.
And it should be fine. Okay. Overlord. Baling 25. So in total, baling would cost 75 minerals and 50 gas.
We require more.
Unfortunately, it doesn't really say the number here. So I'll have to consistently calculate myself, knowing that one row is 8. So that 8, 16, 24, 32, 40, 48, and so on and so forth. Based on the rows here. Okay, let's move on to defensive. I want everybody to follow the bindings for now. And I'm going to separate this into 2 groups. One group for the banelings, another group for the links. Okay, let's go here now. And did lack some firepower. In any case, here we go fight them further. I want to focus on the workers. And now the most important thing is the hatchery. So let's take it out. More links will soon born, and we'll deal with them. Look at that, these cocoons are nearly indestructible with all that armor. They have approximately 10 armor. And it doesn't say what exactly is in the cocoon. That's not good. However, it seems that there were only a bunch of workers that don't really have a place to take their minerals to. In any case, that's a GG. And now I'm gonna go for another build. Rule of one, gas ultra rush. That's an economic build. Powerful build that skips T2 tech. Rush ultralisks, which are often the unit that allows Zerg to pull the match back into their favor. Rely on Ling being Queen for defense until ultras. Lots of queens are powerful since they will be used for transfuse on the ultras in the future. After getting ultras, scout the turn for liberator production. If they are producing liberators, get spy and produce corruptors. This build, you need to focus on droning and queen production in the early to mid game. The faster you get to 75-80 drones, the more ultras you will be able to afford, since almost every Terran timing attack in the mid game can be held with some combination of queens, Zerglings and Banelings. This build can often safely get to fast ultras. The downside to this build is that it has little offensive potential until ultra risks start hatching. Analysis. Potential reactions to ultralisk counters against ghosts, a few infestors for fungal growth, is good since you already have the infestation pit for them. Hitting ghosts with fungal entirely reduces the damage potential. Just be careful of your infestors losing energy to an EMP. If they are going to mech, you can make Swarm Host as a tier 2 unit and delay Hive. Switch to Hydra Viper, get early Broodlords. Standard mech play should be scouted early on, as you can respond to it in whichever way you feel most comfortable with. I would recommend not continuing this build, however, since ultras aren't as good against tanks, swords and liberators as they are against bio, and units such as Hydralisks and Swarm Hosts are important for defeating a mech player. Since you have such an early Hive, you can make Vipers, the Parasitic Bomb, Mandivacs, Liberators and Vikings, or abduct Blinding Cloud siege tanks. Vipers are a good unit to add to the composition once your Hive tech has been started. Okay. Let us begin. Alright. A drone and an overlord. Interesting. Okay, that's done. Then we get 4 drones. One is done. And and the third is the next 3 are done also. So now I need the hatchery. Okay. Finished. After that, the extractor and spawn pool. 3 additional drones. And an overlord. Now I'm getting more workers in, and the next objective is 2 queens. So that was a super standard opening that I was doing it for a few times already. Now, the metabolic
We
boost
require more Vespine gas.
will need to go down quickly. Also, the third base needs to go down. Okay, metabolic boost done. I'm gonna get the queen here also. An overlord. And another overlord right here for 3 minutes. Then here and inject. I already done the queen. Okay. And another overlord. Then a batch of zerglings. Actually, that's 6 zerglings. More queens. So it looks like I'm relying quite a bit on queens, as you know.
Require more minerals.
Which may not be the best, but that's the thing. Then I'm building even more overlords. I'm gonna get the queen here. Hit this, go here. Done.
Metamorphosis complete.
Then I'm getting more queens. I'm sure these queens, as mentioned previously, are solely for defensive purposes. So, another queen.
Not enough energy.
Alright, a baneling's nest. That's walled off.
Not enough energy.
An evolution chamber now. Entries in have been secured now. Okay. The queens are done. I actually need 2 evolution chambers. Also, it doesn't tell me much about building workers, so I'm gonna get that. You see, it asked me to build many hives without actually populating these hives, which may not really be a good idea. In any case, here I need a few levels, and now it wants me to build
More minerals.
more zerglings, maybe something else. I can't really extend this any further. Okay, on I need an extractor here. Now the pathway is blocked, so they'll probably go quite a bit around. In any case, I need a lair. It would want me even another hatchery, but instead I'm just gonna build
Minerals.
more workers. And as you can see, these will go all around. Okay, this is quicker.
Forces are under attack.
And what do we see? My opponent came at me. And here I'm kind of taking this
Require more
over
minerals.
now. It looks like I've missed a few buildings. wasn't getting nearly enough resources in. What kind of building? I should build this one. Infestation field. Now, centrifugal hooks. I have no idea where I could find this. I'm looking for it here, but there's nothing here for the hooks. And that's unfortunate. In any case, most of the time I didn't really have the money. That's unfortunate. But
We require more Vespine gas.
I'll try to work this out. So I'm building the extractors. I do have this base that is going to be populated very quickly. I have a few buildings for defense, which isn't much. Now my two bases are going to be nearly completely saturated here, and I can get units as corruptors now. Also, so these are the bailings. Very dangerous units. And
Mineral field depleted. Not enough energy.
it's time for us to go out. It's just that I need those infestors. The infestors provide me with fungal growth, which would undoubtedly weaken my opponent even further.
Mutation complete.
Alright, let's move. Okay. I don't need everybody here. Let's do it like that. I don't want the Banelings to attack the buildings. Now I'm gonna take these. I want to test some fungal growth. So as you can see, the Marine lost quite a bit of his health in this case. In any case, that's it for these. Looks like he will be overrun soon. Let's go further in this base. No, it looks like nobody's here. It's unclear where my opponent would